Hello friends. Today we'll discuss about a book currently I have read, that is Who Moved My Cheese. You can see the book, written by Dr. Spencer Johnson. A very nice book, a very small book. It's a very small book having it's having only 93 pages, so it can be completed within a day. Uh, the beauty of the book is that it has some pictures which reflects the headlines or the noting points. It's a beautiful book, and it's for all ages. You can see uh, for children also, for adults also. Actually, the story is about, it's a parable that reveals profound truths. It is an amusing and enlightening story of four characters, that is Sniff, Scurry, Haw, and Hem, who live in a maze and look for cheese to nourish them and make them happy. Here, cheese is a metaphor, friends, for what you want in life, that is cheese. Whether it is a good job, a loving relationship, money, a position, health, spiritual peace of mind, and maze is where we look for what we want. The organization you work in, family, community we live in. It's a very good book. Today I'll describe what I have read, and let us start the story. The story is like this. Uh, in a college gathering, in a old friends have gathered, and one of the friends have portrayed the story. The story is like this. There are four friends: Sniff, Scurry, Hem, and Haw. Sniff, Scurry are mice, and Haw and Hem are little peoples. The people, but little in appearance. So they were staying at a place where a maze was there, and where lots of cheese were available. Cheese were available abundantly. So every day they were going to the cheese station, and for the author has named it as cheese station C. Cheese station C was full of cheese, and the four of them were all enjoying it. They are going to the station every day, they're playing there, they're eating the cheese, and they did not have to search for the cheese anywhere. And the time was passing by, and they're enjoying, and every day that was their activity. They're coming back and to the place, and in the morning they're going there and eating the cheese. This was their day-to-day work, and they become all are comfortable with this cheese station C. After some days, what happens? Here comes the turning point. 2 miles, as in the morning, they go to the cheese station, the maze. So that day also they went to the cheese station. So what happened? They didn't find any cheese there. So to their surprise, they They moved here and there around the cheese station. They didn't find any cheese. So they surprised who have moved their cheese and no cheese is there. But mice are these animals, what they do now, they don't analyze the things. They don't analyze the things much, and they move so quickly. They actually they are observing the things before that cheese is becoming shortage. There is a shortage of cheese in the station, and gradual shortage of. They have noticed it, and they have perhaps they have made their mind accordingly that one day cheese has to extinct from this cheese station. So without wasting time, they left the cheese station C and they went for a new in search of a new cheese station. And on their path, they are facing troubles. And after after going and searching for a long distance and long time, finally they reached a cheese station, that is cheese station N, new one, where they found the cheese and they remained there. They so quickly they are moved with their thoughts and their actions. So as much quickly they moved from their past situation, they entered into the new situation and they found their cheese. On the other two are him and haw, those who are little people. They are having the mind of the people, human beings. So what they did, on the same morning, as cheese were available, they have become comfortable with their lifestyle, and one comfort zone they have achieved. In the same morning, they started, because cheese will be available. So they started from their house little late. Oh, cheese will be there. What to do? Why to go so early? So in that mindset, they started late for the cheese station C. To their surprise, they found nothing there. No cheese was available. So they surprised, and out of surprise, they became very disappointed, very angry, very hopeless. What they will do if cheese is not available? Out of which Haw, one of the little people, he he got frustrated. Who has moved our cheese? Why it was moved? And like this, he was not understanding the situation, understanding the surprise, because him and her have never noticed the changes, gradual changes that was occurring in the station C. As cheese were becoming shortage, so they have never noticed and they are comfortable with their situation. They have not minutely observed the situation that one day they have to face this type of challenge in their life. So they searched here and there and in the station again. With frustration, they came back to their house. Next day also they started and they went to cheese station C to search the cheese, and without any result, they came back. They become tired and they came back to their house. They continued this work for some more days. But him, him with between both How and him. Him was little active, and he thought without wasting time searching cheese in the station C. Better to search for a new station or new maze where he can find some cheese. No, but him was having fear how he will start the work. He doesn't know the path where he will go. The finding a cheese station is uncertain. It's full of uncertainty. Again, he decided he he gave courage to himself, and without listening to how as How was very much frustrated, and he was not ready to move from that cheese station, and he was blaming who has moved our cheese without our knowledge. So leaving How, he has to move from the cheese station C. While starting his journey, he was very much afraid because he was not knowing the path, and if he is getting lost, so it will be a problem. He has to pass through the tunnels, through the passages, in dark, in rough roads. So while crossing the passages and tunnels, he was thinking, I he thinking that he doesn't have any other way, and he has to move. He has to gather courage. Gradually, during his journey for searching the cheese at a new place, he was gathering courage, and he was enjoying the activity, enjoying the act he was performing. Sometimes he has to pass through the cool breezes, through the fields. So he was becoming independent. He was enjoying his journey. Sometimes he was laughing at his fear, which was dragging back of not going to the new place. So during his journey, he was gathering courage, and he was enjoying. Finally, after crossing long distance, he reached a new station, a new place, a new maze, that is the station Z. He found some cheese, and he went inside, and he tasted the cheese. The taste was little different from the old cheese, but he he became used to it, and he enjoyed, and he laughed at himself, and he thought, the quicker you let go the old cheese, the sooner you find new cheese. And so the author has noted like this, that every time he was him was getting the idea, he was writing with the cheese on the wall. So during his journey, when he was leaving the cheese station, he has also written some good ideas. It is safer to search in the maze than remain in a cheeseless station. That is one of his quote. And second, old beliefs do not lead you to new cheese. That's correct. When you see that you can find and enjoy new cheese, you change course, right? Small changes, he also realized that noticing small changes early helps you to adapt to bigger changes that are to come. So many quotes he has written, and in a summary he has written, finally he has written, change happens, so keep moving the cheese. Anticipate change. Get ready for the cheese to move. Monitor change. Smell the cheese often so you know when it is getting old. Adapt to change quickly. The quicker you let go of old cheese, the sooner you can enjoy new cheese. Change. Move with the cheese. Enjoy change. Savor the adventure and enjoy the taste of new cheese. Be ready to change quickly and enjoy it again and again. They keep moving the cheese. So change is inevitable, friends. Change will come in different ways. We have to adapt to our change. Another quote here is written, move with the cheese and enjoy it. So many quotes. Then it comes. Then this, then yes, I am forgetting to tell you. After reaching the station end, where he found the cheese which were abundant, he also met Sniff and Scurry, who were previously there, who were already there since before. He thought of his friend him. And one day he visited to Station C and made him to understand the situation and to come with him to new station N. But him was rigid, and he was not adapting to the situation, and he was not understanding the change that already happened. He liked to be in the station C, and he after tasting the cheese also, as the taste was different, he didn't like the new cheese. That means he he was he was not adapting, and he was not thinking to change with the time. So this is the story. Him again came back to the new station, and he enjoyed life with new cheese. Whereas Haw, who didn't change with the situation and who didn't move to the new station for new cheese, and he remained in the old station with his sufferings, with his troubles. So after finishing the story, there are, as I told, the story was told by one of the friends in the gathering, Michael. So after Michael told the story, all of his friends, they enjoyed, they appreciated. They told that it's a nice story which is applicable in all situations of life. And it is applicable for all ages. As friends, we will be facing such type of situation in our day-to-day life for all ages, whether it is school-going students, because of their parents' transport to new place, they are facing problem in adapting to the change, accommodating to the new situation, new school, making new friends. Some children, they become depressed. They go to depression after facing a change, um, from a new and entering into a new environment. So it's a nice book to be read by the children, to be read. It's a most read thing for children. So you should give your children this book so that they will understand. And in life sometimes what happens, results will not come expectedly what we have expected in suppose getting a good mark in a class, or going to a certain field, what we have desired. So in that case we have to change. If plan A is not working, we have to adopt plan B. If Hem would have stayed there in station C, could he enjoy the taste of cheese of new station? He has adapted to change for his survival. Likewise, we will be facing changes, problems in the business, in the job. So we have to adapt to the changes instead of sticking to the old age ideas, old situation. We have to change our thought. We have to change our. We have to change ourselves according to the situation. And those who are doing business, they have to change according to time and demand of the customer. And in job also, and relationship also, if the same same situation arises, we have to change our behavior. We have to change and to get out of a bad relationship, and to move a better. Here one of the Angela, one of the friend in the gathering, she has told, perhaps our old cheese is just our old behavior. What we really need to let go of is the behavior that is the cause of our bad relationship, and then move on to a better way of thinking and acting. So in every field, this the story is applicable. Another friend, she has Becky, she has told that my husband's job required to move from Illinois to Vermont, and our son was upset because he had to leave his friends. He was a star swimmer and high school in Vermont, and had no swim team. So he was angry with us for making him move. Yes, this happens. As it turned out, he fell in love with Vermont mountains, took up skiing, skied on his college team, and now lives happily in Colorado. Yes, that happens. Very true. So we don't know what life has planned for us in the very next step. So we have to move to the new situation happily, and we have to adapt to the changes. Something interesting, something enjoyable, something new is written with this. Instead of sitting quietly and with our old stigma, better to move to the new situation instead of suffering at the old situation, with a positivity, with a new enthusiasm, and learning new things. See, another friend, Michael, he has added, that his business had already fallen off so badly that we had to let go people, as I said earlier, including some good friends. It was hard on all of us. However, those who stayed and most of those who left said the cheese story helped them seeing things differently and eventually cope better. Yes, we have to cope with the situation. So this is a highly motivating story. Hope everyone had enjoyed the story and got some moral points from this story, and hope everyone is uh, going to apply in their day-to-day life and get best out of the situation. So with this, I am completing my story. I'm finishing my story. Hope you have enjoyed it. This is my first storytelling. I've read so many books, but this is my first storytelling. I'm making this video first time for all of you. Hope you will like this. I'll be making videos for other stories. So see you friends. Let us see you with another story with some moral points. Have a good time. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Love you.